Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Sorry I was a little delayed. I had a private session and could not finish up. So thank you for, hanging in there a little bit. But for those of you that are new, my name is Danielle Schwartz. I am a spiritual medium coming to you from Pennsylvania. And it's my intention and hope today to connect you with your loved ones and to really, give you guys some beautiful messages and healing. I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me just see who's coming in. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Sonia. Trina. Hello. Davina. Hi, Davina. Hi, Katie. Steph. Crystal. Erica, Nicole, Gilberta, everyone, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me. Today's Monday. For those of you, it is Monday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Monday. We had a whirlwind of a weekend. We had our first experience with being truly out and about during this whole Corona thing. Our son is a competitive basketball player, and we were at a basketball tournament all weekend, which was a little unnerving. So it is, I have to say, good to be home. But, it was an interesting experience because as an empath and as someone who reads energy, to be in that kind of situation where it's like so overwhelming and so much energy, I wanted to give you guys some insight. And I didn't even realize that we were going to be talking about this today. But, for those of you who've been watching me, you know how it evolves. It just kind of, they come in. I'm sorry, guys. Can you get my water from my office, please? Thank you. I'm sorry. So what I want to, share with you is, what do you do, during this COVID when you are in an experience, when you feel uncomfortable? And I can tell you, intuitively, psychically, we are going to be, unfortunately, dealing with this kind of energy for a while. So I want to give you guys, I'm a teacher. I like to give you guys insight on what you can do. Thanks, son. What you can do to make it better. And sorry, guys. I kind of went from one thing to another. So what can you do to help yourself? And I can tell you for myself, what I did was, I've shared this before, but have you ever been around someone who's in a good mood? Okay. And that has a certain kind of frequency to it, right? It has a certain vibration. Well, COVID has a vibration to it, and it really is attached to fear. So it's really challenging to get in touch with your own inner guidance. Am I in a safe place when you're tuned into fear? Speaking of fear, our son drove to Ocean City, New Jersey for the first time by himself. He did make it there safely, thank God. But that was something, as a mom, and I know that you guys as parents can relate to this, as a mom, that was really challenging for me to tune into, okay, is he safe? And I found myself, probably very much like you guys with this either COVID or worries with families and everything, tuning into the fear instead of the truth of, is he safe? Is there real danger? Is he ready? Or when I was going into the tournament, just tuning into, am I okay? Are we really unsafe in this situation? And I was smart, and we were smart about it. We kept away from each other. We wore the masks. Not everyone was, smart about it. And there were individuals that were really, really taking risks and taking chances. And that doesn't mean that they were, automatically going to get the virus, but they were, really, I'm not willing to take those risks. So why am I bringing this all up? Okay. Because, again, I like to share what you can do. So what you can do, first and foremost, begin with taking it back to your breath. Begin by taking some deep breaths in. I really like to work on grounding and rooting my energy. So even right now, as we're speaking, because I am getting loved ones coming through, it's really important that I re-ground my energy. So I'm grounding my energy to the earth, okay? and I'm rooting my energy into that, to the earth, and I am just reconnecting to that source so that I feel anchored. Now, if you are an individual who is not visual, maybe you're like, what the heck is she talking about? Feel the earth, that kind of thing. Did you ever go outside and just like put your hand on a tree? Okay, that's something, or walk outside, barefoot. That's something that can really, really help ground and root your energy. Even if you're a walker, just really, be aware of your feet beneath the ground. When you ground and root your energy, when you're in a state of fear, it helps bring about clarity. Okay. So if you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, that's something really, really quick that you can do. If you can't get outside at the moment, maybe you're at work, just, be in a seated position, put your feet on the ground, and then just imagine, what would the earth's core look like? What would that energy look like? What would the center of the earth look like? And then imagine that energy coming up into your feet. Okay. Like as if, beautiful, beautiful orange, solid energy is just coming up into your being, and then just connecting you. So begin with your breath, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and then anchor and root your energy. And then I want you to bring your awareness, and we've done this before, bring your awareness into your heart center. Okay, bring your awareness into your heart as if you're like going in your heart with like a scope, like you were a doctor. What would your physical heart look like? For some of you that may be too gross to imagine, but what would the inside of a heart look like? And then once you go in, imagine that you're searching for like a little light. Then expand that light. Then go into your question. Okay. Am I safe, or is my child safe, or is there something for me to truly be concerned about? Okay. When you do that, I'm telling you, you will get a different answer, and you will feel reassured based on, that experience. So just a little tip that is also, how you can begin to connect with your loved ones. Begin to root your energy. If you go into your heart and expand your energy as if you're reaching out to connect with your loved ones. Okay. When you are connected to grief, you can't tap into, here, honey, you can't tap into, feeling what your loved ones feels like. All right. And I think if you all did that grounding exercise with me, you should feel a little anchored and a little rooted, and then go into your heart and expand your energy out as if you're just reaching to connect with the energy of your loved ones. Okay. Reaching to bring them closer. Those are, some really, really great things that you can do. Okay. So I hope that helps a little bit, give you some insight to, what to do during, either times of fear or anxiety, and also just expand your awareness to connecting with your loved ones. All right. I have a few announcements to make before we begin. So we're going to be together for about an hour. Just to give you that insight. Again, I will be doing readings. Those readings are typically live. But if you don't want to be on camera, you don't need to be. We can answer your questions from the queue. Everyone that is watching has the opportunity to, connect with a loved one. Sometimes loved ones are really, really strong and they come through multiple times. I cannot control that. So if you connect to something that I'm bringing through, please claim it. So what I do is I bring through spirit, and I'll give you guys some information, and then you'll, let us know in the chat that you either connect to it or possibly connect to it or that kind of thing. And then I'll say your name, and Michael will share, a link where you are invited to get into to receive a live reading. Okay. We like to give away free stuff. It's just something that we do. I know that this is a free reading, so I'm already giving away free stuff. But we do like to give away free things. So at 50, we will be giving away, what are we doing today? We're not sure yet. Either a virtual class or a bracelet. Michael actually made this. You won't be getting that. I'm sorry. But this is it. What stone is this, hon?
I was thinking, I don't remember.
Is this apatite?
No.
No? Okay. He's the stone guy. You don't remember?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, he made this. He did cut the stone, did the wrapping, infused it with healing energy. So it is, really, really a beautiful piece. So if you are one of the lucky ones to receive one of his bracelets, they are infused with healing energy. They retail between $75 and $100. So it's, it's a big deal to get one of his pieces. And again, it's just a healing way to connect. His jewelry is called Solary. So that's a good thing. I also teach, as you guys know. So we also give away classes. And then the big thing that we've been doing is if we get to 75 viewers, I will be giving away a seat at my virtual gallery reading. We had a successful gallery reading this past Friday that was sold out. It's limited to 12 people. So there's a really, really good chance that you will receive a really nice, juicy reading being a part of that. And so start a watch party and, all of that, and we'll get going. Okay, we're already at 50, so that means we're at our first giveaway. So keep sharing. Let's see if we can give away that seat. That seat is for July 24th, and that is a virtual gallery reading. Okay. So I'm going to get started. You guys keep, how are they infused with healing vibes, Albert? So Michael is a Reiki master teacher. Reiki is, and we've done a little bit about this thing, but Reiki is energy that is, communicated from spirit, comes in through your body and transmitted through your hands. It does take training to tune into, similar to what I'm doing, tune into a healing frequency. So each crystal, each stone, it is reported to assist with different things. And this is something that is done over time, centuries of, okay, well, if I wear this stone, I feel it here, intuitive individuals have, just reported and researched and jot this down. This particular stone helps with heart healing, based on how it makes me feel. I also feel that it helps with the throat. So it would be for me, these two, different frequencies. So what Michael does is he, when he's cutting a stone, he, connects with spirit and he asks for assistance in tuning into, that vibration. And based on the stone, it will help, balance your energy, heal. Sometimes it's, for grief. Sometimes it's for connecting to intuition. I always have, different crystals that are, these are actually, you guys will get a kick out of this. All right, I'll show you. So this is Henrietta. I know it looks really, really creepy, doesn't it? For those of you that are like, why the heck does she have a skull? In as a crystal. And this is Herman. See, they're married. Okay. This is Michael's. I took it. And this is Henrietta. This is mine. Okay. So apparently these crystals, you guys didn't think you were getting a crystal lesson, do you? Maybe, what I'll do is, because one of my mentors is Jaap van Eaton, and he is a world-renowned, crystal skull. This is how I got first expert. This is how I got introduced to them. Maybe I'll have him on as a guest speaker if he can. He lives in Sedona, which is one of my happy places. But he can give a lot more information, but I'll just share a little bit about what I know, so that you guys can have some understanding. So I always work with these energies. If you find, like for my mom, if she picks this up, she'll be like, oh, this is a rock, it's a nice rock. Okay, this one is actually one of my favorites, and it's called Jet, and it's actually petrified wood. But anyway, they found these in the earth, not this one in particular, right?
No.
I know not this one in particular, but they pre-carving, dated tools, and they, did the science on not my particular one, because that would be like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But they found them, in the earth, shaped that way. And what they found out is that quartz, especially when it's in this shape, actually holds information. So, being intuitive, when you pick up, crystals and hold different stones, and that's why I'm always, always, always wearing crystalline energy, because I feel that it helps me balance. It just helps me balance. So, finding that energy is something that, just follow, how you feel. That was a little bit of a lengthy information, but that's why. Okay. All right, guys. So today, like I said, today's bracelet, Michael just announced, today's giveaway is a bracelet. So for those of you hoping for one of his beautiful pieces, Michael, we'll do the number and he'll give you insight to, he'll get a little information for you as far as, what are you hoping to receive? But he also tunes into your own personal energy. He is also an empath. So he'll be able to see, okay, where would it serve you best? So every bracelet is unique to your own personal energy. So keep sharing. We already got the bracelet giveaway and we'll do those numbers later. But let's see if we can get to 75, start that watch party. And maybe we can give away a gallery seat as well. And we'll see from there. So don't guess yet. Don't guess those numbers yet. We will let you know. I like to do a few readings first. So let me just give you the information about how this is going to work. Again, I'm going to say something like, okay, this is not me bringing through your loved ones yet. I mean, I'm sure they are here. So what I'm going to do is I'll say to you, okay, I have a father who's stepping forward. He's telling me that he always liked to comb over his hair. And in fact, he always kept a black comb in his shirt. This is more specific than I would like. You need to go. Thank you. I need to
Why don't you just start?
All right. All right. I'm going to start. Okay. Yeah. All right. Come back. All right. So I do actually have this man here. Okay. It feels like kind of engineer-like to me. So I do have a man. He looks to me to be in his 60s, but he actually passed when he was in his 80s. He's telling me. I am getting that he is a father. So guys, listen up, because this is a loved one coming through. So if you connect to the information that I'm giving you, you would want to write that in the chat that yes, you connect to this and possibly me. So again, the black comb, you remember how the guys used to have those black combs? He liked to keep it in his pocket. So I do have someone keeping that in his pocket. I also see pens. I do see like a checked button down shirt. He is bringing my attention to something in the heart. That happened. His nose was pretty big. He seems like he has a pretty big nose. I do get this red, tanned skin, only short sleeve shirts. He hated the long shirts. He's telling me he hated the long shirts. So I do have, and there is something very significant with the metal that would be, to me, he feels either military, religious. I actually have two different males coming through. Okay, two different males coming through. Two different males. And the one reminds me a little bit of my pop-up. Okay. But it's not my pop-up. His nose is the nose would be really, really something you would have to take. Like almost like a honker type of a nose. And his nose was either always running or he was always blowing his nose. And I do feel like the blowing of the nose like made like a honking sound. And I feel like he would do that, as something for his kids. I do also keep hearing engineering. That would be something that would be important. Again, I'm talking about the chest. And I do feel cancer with him though as well. I know I mentioned heart. I may be on let me just clarify, because the other individual that's coming through has white hair. So he is also a male. And you're giving me, okay, can you guys come through one at a time? And can you come through a little bit closer? Okay, so let me just finish with my checked man. Okay, checked man. His shoes seem to be something that are significant. He needed comfortable shoes. So there was something going on with the legs as well. So I do see circulation, legs, and I'm doing heart. That's my checked man, okay? big nose, Beth. Okay. Yeah, the big nose is something that is important. Heart attack is my dad. Okay, so we've got a couple of those. So now I need to go on to my white-haired gentleman.
So do you want Jamie?
Yeah, let's do Jamie, Beth. Crystal is identifying Katie Smith, but I don't think that she identified it yet. Actually, this is definitely a, I hear dad. I don't hear great grandfather. It could be a grandfather, but the grandfather would have to be very connected to the family, because I do hear that this is a father, type energy. So there's a close relationship there, unless you were very close with your great grandfather. Okay. Okay. I have
nose engineer. Beth.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yes. Perfect. So we invited her, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that's definite hit. So now I have this white-haired individual. Okay. So he definitely has, silver white hair. Can you come a little closer to me, please? Okay. Apparently he doesn't like cats. I just heard, because my cat was down here and he literally just like made her run up the stairs.
Before you go further.
Okay.
Renee says possibly my dad.
The sleeves in the nose. Okay. Yeah. Invite her as well. So let me explain that. Okay. Because maybe you're all wondering, okay, how come they're all getting invites? So what happens, because okay, just one sec. Now that yeah, you've got a very big personality, don't you? All right. Just 1 minute. Thank you. So the way this works is spirit will come through, sorry, the one man is really big energy and he's kind of taking over. But I'm trying to explain, I may have to have Michael do it, but similar energies will come through to get multiple messages. So everyone that is listening, again, has the opportunity to receive those messages. If you can take it, please do so.
You want Amy too?
I had an uncle who honked when he blew his nose. Don't remember how he died. In shirt and his shoes that made his legs uneven. Had a large. Yeah, let's do Amy. That's definite hit as well. 4. Okay. So I'm going to bring through one more individual.
So keep explaining why that you're getting multiple.
Yeah, let me explain why I'm getting multiple hits. Okay. So a dad will come through, or a grandfather, or in Amy's case, an uncle will come through with similar energies, because those individuals are having either that specific loved one come through for them, or they're bringing through other individuals for those individuals. So it's almost like a messenger that they're coming through for those individuals, so that I can identify and they can identify, what it is that it's a hit. But it is called piggybacking, where a similar spirit will come through for multiple individuals, even though I have multiple spirits here, but I'm seeing one. I hope that makes sense. So even though I'm seeing one, there are multiple individuals that are coming through that individual that you all would be connecting to. Did that make sense? Okay, good. All right. So I have, great personality. Really, really, both of these guys I really, really like. Great personality. White-haired guy makes me laugh, though. He is really funny. He is talking to me about cancer. I do feel like he had cancer somewhere in the throat, or some kind of, I almost feel like esophageal cancer. There is something with that, or an intubation, really, really very, very sick in his later years. I also get some kind of disturbance with him in the head. So there were multiple things going on with this gentleman. Really kind of what I would refer to almost as like your dirty old man, but somehow or another he got away with it, because he is definitely flirting with me. I will tell you that. He is a flirt. He comes through to me in white shirts. So this would be white t-shirts, white button-down shirts, that kind of thing. Again, with and liked gold. So there is something with a gold watch with this man. Definitely well-dressed. But I also see that, like, either, this would have been job related regarding, his dress, because I see him also very, very, very casual as well. Okay, can I have some more information? He's showing me that he's grilling, so there's something with always grilling. A lot of shortness of breath. I do hear the name. Okay, I hear the name Harry or Larry. That being something that would be significant for him. And I know I mentioned cancer, so there is something with either stomach cancer, either traveling, and so that would be what would have led to the the esophageal stuff. Okay. Also apparently had a bad hip. So that's a lot of information. The hair is really what drew me to him. This is like bright white hair. And he's got a full head of it, a little thinning on the top, but bright white hair. Really, really kind eyes, nice smile. He is on the bigger side, not heavy by any means, but just a strong man, at least in his younger day. And I do see the white or the silver would have been, something that he had for quite some time. Okay. So that's enough information. I'm going to let you guys simmer on that. And I'm going to start. Okay. So we have Amy right? And then you invited those, but you haven't had them come through, correct?
Right.
Okay. So I just want to let you guys, excuse me, Jamie and Beth and Renee. Oh, hold on. You have more to say? My white hair guy has more to say. Okay. What do you want to say? The watch apparently is something that is very, very significant. So this would be a gold watch. That would be something that would be very, very significant. He's also talking to me about the pocket watch. That would be, apparently you guys must have a lot of his things because he's going on and on and on and on about a lot of things. The wallet, the ID, whoever this is, please claim him because he talks a lot. Okay. He talks a lot. So claim him. And then we'll get you in the queue. I want to start with my live readings because I do have quite a few. But I want to starting to say, Beth, Renee, if you don't want to be in the queue, please don't feel like you have to be. Just listen. Listen, I'm certain your loved ones will come through and give you the messages that they need to do. It always works out that way. Okay. Keep sharing, guys. Halfway there. We're almost at 60. I really have a good feeling that we'll be able to get to that 75 and give you guys an opportunity to have, basically it's not a private reading, but it's a really, really long reading. And again, something that I just want to give back to you guys. Okay. Oh, and don't forget tomorrow. Okay. Never mind. I'll do that later. So, all right. Let me go to, okay, I was going to.
Davina's granddad had big white head of white hair and was a charmer. Died from cancer.
Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm being drawn to Jamie first, if you wouldn't mind.
You want Davina and?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jamie. How are you, hon?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I think you're muted. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Nice to see you. Where are you coming to me from?
Richboro, Pennsylvania.
Oh, my gosh. Why aren't you in my backyard?
Exactly.
Okay. Very good. We're total neighbors. All right. So welcome. Welcome. So have you been in before?
I have been in the chats, yes.
Okay. So this is your first time in the live queue?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So is this dad or grandfather for you?
It's dad.
What a great man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I just love him. I really love him. You are his everything. He loves you so much. Do you understand the big nose though? All of a sudden he took out the hanky or the tissue and it's just like, and I just feel like he had like Rudolph nose like all the time, So please know that he's in a good place. He needed to come through because there's celebrations around the family. Like he's very excited. He's very excited. He is drawing my attention to the boy that I have this excitement around. So this would either be around your son or this would be around a brother or your husband, but I am drawn around the excitement. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. he's also talking to me about the birthday. So there seems to be birthday celebrations that are coming up, anniversaries. So please, and these are connected to him personally. Okay. Can you understand that?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
All right. So is that his birthday, his anniversary? How do you connect to that?
So I think the celebration is I'm supposed to get married, just depending on COVID things going on. And then my mom's birthday just passed.
Okay. Please know that he will be there. So is this supposed to take place in September? Is there something going on in September?
The wedding is supposed to be in October.
In October.
Yes.
This is a weird question. Are you considering moving it up?
No, we talked about it, but we're not.
Okay, so you did talk about moving it up.
Yes.
Okay. I think you have a good decision as far as like what you're doing. I got to tell you, it does feel iffy. I do feel like you're going to be married, but it may not be the big thing that you were hoping for.
Totally.
But I do see that will happen. Like you'll be able to have at least your immediate family or, that kind of thing. So I do see that that's something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
He loves your dress. So there's something about the dress, but do you have 2 dresses?
Just for the wedding, I have one.
Okay. He's bringing my attention to this other dress. So this other dress seems like also very significant. Can you understand the significance of the other dress?
I don't.
All right. Is your dress short?
I have a rehearsal dress that is short. Yes.
Okay. So that would be the other dress.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So just know that he said that you look so beautiful. I do feel like that one, like one of them you found like this, like easy, and then the other one was like, I'm not sure, that kind of thing. And even though your dad's not into fashion, I do feel like he would have been like that dad that would have gone, and like been totally a part of it and really, really supporting you. So please know that you, first of all, apparently he's known him. So he's like, has this connection. So he just wants you to know that he is giving you his blessing. I feel like that's something that is really important, that he wants to let you know that he will be with you. Whatever day that is. I do hear that you get a lot of signs from him. Can you understand the black comb? All of a sudden he just puts a comb in his hair. Okay.
Yes, I sure can.
Okay. So, and then the other thing that he's talking to me, he's going in his wallet. So someone still has the wallet or someone uses the wallet. There's something with his ID and wallet that is really significant that he's talking to me about. Can you understand that?
Yes, I have both of those things.
Okay, fabulous. So just know, and now are you using his ring, or is there something with using the ring in the service?
No. I have a necklace though that I wear a lot.
Okay, were you planning on because there's something that you're going to be wearing like at the service that belonged to him?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the necklace.
Okay, fabulous. So just know that he's aware of that. Is that an oval shape? Is there anything with the oval?
There's like an oval clasp on it, but it's not oval shape.
Just know that that's something that he's aware of. I do feel like that's something that was very, very important to him. So it does feel like it was tied to either his spirituality or his faith or something along those lines. So just know that that's something that was really, really important for him, and just wants you to know that when you hold on to that, he loves you so much, loves you so, so much. Do you have kids?
No.
Do you have a sister?
Yes.
She?
Yes, she does.
Can you please let her know that he needed to bring up, that he's around her kids? Because I feel like that's something that is really important for him to also let her know that he's with her. Yes. That's just really, really, he just, is one of those equal opportunity people,
Absolutely.
There's also something with his writing, Jamie, that is very significant. I feel like your dad had this very definite way of either signing his name or that kind of thing. And I do feel like you guys have his writing. So please know that when you look at that he, just wants you to, it really doesn't seem like that. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Talk to them about the tattoo that they were thinking of getting. So is there something with the tattoo?
Not me, possibly my sister.
Can you mention that to her? because it
Okay.
doesn't seem like that would be your vibe. Not that there's a vibe with tattoos, but there is this energy. And also, I do feel like your dad is talking about the plants. So there's something with planting, or he has the plants. So do you still have plants from him, or did he really like to garden?
Not really.
There's something with a tree. Do you have a tree house or something with a significant tree?
No, not to my knowledge. Like, I don't think anything tree-wise is relevant.
Okay. Do you have, or did your parents? Because I what I'm seeing is the backyard with the deck and the trees.
Okay. So I'm actually planning to build a deck, and my dad built a deck on our prior house.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Yes. So just know that he will be helping with that. I do feel like he would have been very, very involved with that, and he just wants you to know that he will be. Okay.
Oh,
So
thank you
he's
so much.
just so happy for you, and congratulations, Jamie. All right.
Thank you.
Share
Thank you
your
so much.
wedding pictures when it happens. Okay.
I will.
All
I
right.
will.
Take care.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. So we have Amy, and Renee. Okay.
And we have Beth. All for the first.
All for the first. I don't see Beth.
Right here.
Where? Oh, that's Beth. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So let's do, why would I do that at the same time? That doesn't make sense. They want me to put Amy and Beth in at the same time. I don't know why, but let's just do it. Hi, Amy. Hi, Beth. How are you?
Hello.
Can you both hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah? Okay. So I feel that you're are these both your dads?
Father-in-law. Yeah.
Father-in-law
My
for
uncle.
you? Your uncle for you, Amy? Amy, is mom passed? Who's the female that would be coming through for you that would be really strong? Is that for you, Beth?
My mom.
Your mom is passed? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Amy, I'm going to take you out of the queue, and I'm going to explain why I had to do what I just did. But there, again, because I have this group, I had to see who I was with first to get you side by side. So I do have, okay, first of all, your father cracks me up. Really, really great energy to him. Really great energy. You understand the short sleeve shirts?
Yes.
That is
yes.
like very like defined for your dad. Like I feel like even for me, like the sleeve, he wants me to like rip it off. Like
Yes.
I cannot handle anything on the sleeves.
Yes.
Okay. Please know that they're coming through together. I feel like that's something that is important for you to know that they're coming through together. I feel that it's really important for you to know that they're a really big support for you. I do hear a lot of pride coming through for you. Do you understand the watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. He had a watch.
I also feel like he would take it on and off. Like there's only certain situations that he would have that on. There must have been like sensory stuff that like was, really important for him.
Yeah. He had psoriasis.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
and it was always around his hands. So he wore it to work a lot.
Okay. And then like, as soon as I get home, I'm like completely changed, like I feel like, and I think that was something that he said in the beginning, like my outfit completely changed,
Yeah.
And I do feel like he was able to like get through a work day without like thinking about it. But like the moment he walked in the door, I almost feel like I'm stripping.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but you know what? I am impressed with him because he's hanging up his clothes, even if that is, like putting it like, just on the chair, like, just throw it, just putting it gently. I do feel like your mom had him trained pretty well as far as, lining those things up. Where's the separation?
Well, so it's my mother that passed away and my father-in-law that passed away. So within this, within
but is
a year of each other.
mother-in-law passed as well?
No.
Okay, but father-in-law's mom would be there. Okay,
mom is there. Yeah.
Okay, so just know they are hanging out together, even though they're not blood related. I do feel like that's something that is important for you to know. You have your mom's ring. She's telling me.
I do.
Okay. And she said that there's things that you were thinking of doing because it's not quite right. You're worried about like something either with the stone, or you're worried about like either the setting. So like
Right.
you don't wear it a lot, but you do look at it and then you're thinking about getting it changed. So just know that she's aware of that. You see that she's holding my necklace. So there is also something around the neck. Okay,
Yeah.
that is significant. So just know that when you hold that, she just wants you to know that she's in your heart. She's thanking you for everything that you did for her. I do feel like she had quite a journey. So there was a lot of suffering for her. Know that she's okay. She wants you to know that it's really beautiful. And she said, I'm really in a good place.
Good.
Because there was some fear. There was some fear there.
Yeah.
So, either on your end or her end. And she said, I'm really happy. She just wants you to know that she's so happy. I do see your mom in this photograph, and her hair's darker in the photograph. So something with the darker hair when she was younger.
Mhm.
Can you understand the darker, shorter hair when she was younger? So please know that she just wants you to know that she's really, really healthy. Really healthy. Your mom could be quite stubborn. She's apologizing with it being like, set in her ways. I do have a woman that, like to get in there. She's not afraid of hard work, would absolutely, work and work and work and work. One thing that I need to give you is this message that she's really proud of you, Beth. And I feel like it was something that maybe she didn't express it as often as she wished she had, but I feel like that's something that she really needs you. And your dad is still here.
Yes.
He's going through a lot. And I do hear that she's like sorry that it's all like on you. There's a lot on you. So please know that she's giving you a lot of support. She's talking to me about shopping. So there's something with all the shopping. So please know that that's something that is like part of her personality and just something that I do see the two of you enjoyed. She's telling me, did you know that they have a TJ Maxx here? Okay. So please know that that is something that she needed to tell you. She's like, don't worry, they have a TJ Maxx here. So she needs you to know that she's around you. I do hear that she's around the daughter. So would that be your daughter? Who has the daughter?
I
You have a niece?
No, I have two daughters and a son.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Know that she's around them. She just wants you to know what an amazing mother you are. I do hear happy birthday. So there are birthday celebrations that are coming up. So know that she's there. She's also talking to me about all the recipes that you try to make, and she said she's helping, but she's really, really impressed and just loves you so much. And father-in-law really is coming through with a lot of gratitude as well. So if you could, just in your own way, pass that message because
Can you ask her a question for me?
Yes.
When she was ill, did she feel that she got what she needed from us? I don't know. Like,
so that, no, you don't need to go any further. I'll share with you what I'm hearing. She's telling me that there's something about her treatment that we're questioning, or, something about her care. So I do feel like the breathing was something that was really, really challenging for her. But I do see like a smile on her face, even though I feel like maybe she wasn't able to communicate. There's something with the communication that was really, really limited. So she is telling me that she was in a really good place. I do hear that she knew when you guys were there, even if she wasn't able to tell you. She said, I knew that you were there. So please know there was, you all weren't able to be there at the exact time of her passing, according to what she's telling me.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want you guys to worry about that at all. She just said that everything that could have been done was done. So please know that that's something that is important. Okay.
Okay.
All right. She loves you all so much. Please pass the message.
Thank you. That's such a gift. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Beth. All right. Take care. Okay. We have Amy and Jamie. Let's go to Amy, please. Thank you. Okay.
My mic is muted.
Oh, Amy, your mic's muted, sweetheart.
I just unmuted it. Can you hear me?
Oh, good. Yep, I can. How are you? Where are you coming to me from?
I'm in Ben Salem, near you.
Ah, I have all these neighbors that are coming through. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Amy, I have this man here blowing his nose, and it's literally making like a honking sound. Can you understand the big nose? So that would be
Yeah.
your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay. And then he is bringing through again this female. So did grandmom pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of my grandmoms passed.
Okay. Very, very strong family. Likes to have fun. So they're all coming through, like just, letting you know that they're up there having having fun. But I feel like you needed the message today because there's a lot going on around you. So I do feel like there's a lot of either anxiety or worry around you, and I'm being shown about the healing. So something with the healing. So please know that they're bringing like healing around your family. Can you understand that?
I mean, there's not really much going on right now, so.
Okay. Is there anything going on with your job, or are you in a relationship? I just hear anxiety. Where's the anxiety coming through? Do you have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay. Is she going through a tough time?
I don't really talk to her. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
She lives in Florida.
Okay, so that could be what's coming through for her, just to let you guys know, that your family is around. Okay, and who's the younger man that is also in spirit? Do you have
How young?
Like 20s or 30s?
I have a friend that passed when he was young.
Okay.
By suicide.
Okay, tragic passing? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, really, really like great smile, like has a great, great smile.
Yeah.
Really, really strong protector for you. Just wants you to know, I feel like he's like, I just wanted to say, hey, like that. Like that's what he's doing. Just know that that's something that he needed to give you. But I also have mom's mom coming through. Okay. Really, really strong woman for you. Loves you so much. She's so proud of you. I do feel like she's your angel. So, she's just coming through and she's like, I'm here for you. I've got you. I've got you. So I feel like when she passed, I really feel like a part of your heart went with her. It just feels like the two of you have this strong connection. She's shouting at me, angel, 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 angel. Talk to her about the angel connection. So do you have the angel? Is there something with the feather? Can you understand that? The wing, the angel wing.
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay. It almost looks like a leaf and a drawing. Is there anything with like a drawing? Do you draw?
I don't, but what I'm looking at right now is one time I did take a glass painting class and I painted this.
Ah, yes. Yes. Okay.
Could that be it?
Yeah, that's it. So just know that that's something, all of that. I feel like it's important for her to let you know that she's been watching over you. Again, Amy, I got to tell you, you, according to grandma, you haven't had it easy. You haven't had it easy. So she just wants you to know that she's your support. She's your cheerleader. I do feel like I don't want to say cute because she'll yell at me. But I do feel like she's just got this strength to her,
Yeah.
and she's like telling me that you've got that. She really likes your hair, by the way. She said you changed your hair. She really likes it. Okay. So just know that that's something. She likes the color, she's telling me. So just know that that's something, all of those little things. She said you try to be there for everybody, and she just wants you to know that she's there for you. She's there for you. Okay. So just know that that's something that is just critically important. You're the A name, but is she also the A name?
No.
Who's the other A name? Is there another A name in the family? Is there an Anna? No?
No.
Okay. Is anybody born in April?
My brother.
Your brother? Okay. Does he live in close proximity to you?
Yeah, he lives in Philly.
Okay. Can you just let him, actually she said don't even bother, but she just know that she watches out for him as well. I feel like that's something that is important. She also watches out for mom. She's also talking to me about all the things that you have. She's like, you have like my little things. She's saying that you have like little things of mine. So these would be either little tchotchkes or little figurines. Know that she's aware of that. And she said, you look at them and you think of me. And she just wants you to know that she is absolutely with you. She's showing me what seems to be a gold plate. Yeah. Do you have either like a decorative dish that was hers?
I mean, I have a lot of stuff that was hers. This place that I'm living in right now was hers. So everything that she had was here.
Okay. All right. So so we could be here for a while going in.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, I do feel like that. And you have the furniture that was hers is in there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She said that you feel me. So please know that when you do feel her, she just wants you to know how much she loves you. And she said, will you stop doubting yourself? Stop doubting yourself. Okay. Are you in a committed relationship?
No.
Because she keeps bringing up relationships. Okay. No.
I was in one when she passed. And then after she passed, we broke up.
Okay. I don't feel from her that that is for your highest good. I also want to give you some insight that I see this individual coming back. Okay, so there is this coming back. So you need to be aware of that so that you can be prepared, because I don't feel like it's for your highest good. Okay. She said, ask me. Ask me. Okay. She will send you someone. Don't you worry. She said, my granddaughter has such a beautiful heart and she's so funny. Know that she's with you and she will guide you along that way. Okay. Really guide you along that way. Do you wear her ring?
Yeah, I have a lot of her rings, actually. She had a lot of jewelry. So yeah, I have a lot.
Okay. But you actually physically wear it, and it doesn't look like this is an engagement ring. It looks like it's something that is a little like it's up. So is there anything with like a cluster?
Yeah, she had a lot of them, but I only wore one of them since she died.
Okay. Just know that when you do look at that again, that she just wants you to know that she's with you. You know, can't tell you how proud she is of you. Okay. You did something in my honor. She keeps saying over and over and over again, you did something in my honor. Okay. So please know that she's aware of that. Do you have a tattoo for her?
No.
Okay.
My mom was thinking of getting one, but she didn't get it yet.
Okay. Can you let her know that grandma brought that up? But I do see that there's either her name, something was done. Like I do have like a memorial or something with the memorial in my honor. And I'm outside and I'm being shown flowers. So there's something with the flowers. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you understand that?
Yeah. For her birthday, the first birthday since she passed, I made, she was a really big crafter, and I made a cake out of fake flowers and with the happy birthday and everything on it, and put it at her gravesite.
Oh, how beautiful. So please know that she got it. I also do want to let you know that butterflies are a big sign from her. Okay. So just know that that's something, butterflies and birds, big sign. Okay. She loves you so much, and just know that she will find you someone. Don't you worry. She said, don't you worry. She's got it. Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing her with me.
Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Can you answer a question?
Sure. Do you feel it is possible? Oh, and I'll have to look over there. For my loved ones to send me someone, I pray for it because I'm a terrible picker. This is about the relationship. Okay, now I get it. Okay, Florence, yes. So anyone out there that is hoping for someone for their highest good, or someone, you know, maybe different, you know, like Florence, here's what you do. Yes, absolutely. Please put it out there and say, you know, I asked you, you to assist me in sending me someone for my highest good. But here's the most important thing for you to remember, okay, Florence, and anyone else that is hoping to receive a relationship, you know, that is different and something that is, again, enriching and joyful and supportive and all of that. What's most important is that you realize that you're worthy of it. anyone that is watching today is an empathic individual, is someone who is really connected to their sensitivity. Amy, your sensitivity was oozing, out of your being. And when you're that sensitive, you look to, share that love with someone, and you look to share, that energy. But what tends to happen is we forget our own needs and what is for our highest good. And we just want to share the love and share the love and share the love. Get in touch, Florence, get in touch, Amy, with what you love about you. Begin each day with a compliment. When's the last time you gave yourself a compliment? Begin each day with a compliment and trust, that good things are coming your way. You have to be an energetic match for someone who is, stable, someone who is in vibrational alignment with themselves. So begin with your own energy. Give yourself those compliments. Do things that are joyful. Know that that's something that will come your way. Okay, that's something that is really helpful and really important. Okay, all right. So we are almost at the hour. So I have Renee and Davina. I want to keep my honky nose guy. Is Renee my white-haired guy?
She's having a problem. Can you hold on?
Still telling me my browser will not allow the mic. Okay.
So maybe
I can give her a message. But I see both. So I need to know, is she, because now I'm seeing the white-haired guy. Is she honky nose?
Guy is Davina.
Is Davina? Okay. Yeah. So because I have them both here. All right. So let me do Davina, because the white-haired guy just kind of jumped in front, and then I'll go back to Renee. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Yes? Okay. So Davina, who is the honky nose guy with the big nose? Is that your grandfather?
It was a white-haired man.
You have the white-haired man? Okay.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. So, but I said white-haired man jumped in front. Oh, right. Okay. All of a sudden he told me. So is that your grandfather?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. He needs you to know that he's taking care of the baby. So I need you to know that he's taking care of the baby. He's part of that. I do feel like he has such a great personality. Needs you to know everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. All right. So know that that's something that is important for him to let you know. Who are the babies in the background?
My other little ones.
They see me is what I hear. They see me. Okay. There's a lot going on with the relationship. I also have a grandmother that's coming through for you as well. So please know that they're just bringing you through a lot of support. And I just hope that you just continue that support. Davina, I'm going to mute you for just a moment. Okay. Because I need to hear him. And I want to just make sure. Okay. There we go. So Davina, just give me a thumbs up when you connect to that. Okay. All right. All right. What did you want to step forward? You just needed you to know. He needed you to know that he has your child. Okay. That's something that is important for you to know. I also have this grandmother coming through. The grandmother coming through that is important to let you know that is significant. He is quite a charmer, I have to say. Quite a charmer, really a flirt as well. I do see him like singing. So there's something with singing. So big, on the show, big on the show. Can you understand the show? Can you understand he is like the life of the party. Okay. Can you understand that? Yeah. Okay. So just know that that's something. He just wants you to have fun. He wants you to have fun. He wants you to, and he wants you. I want to keep her muted. And he wants you to know that it's gonna be okay. He said, "Stop doubting that it's gonna be okay." Every day you wake up and you're looking for signs. That's what he's saying. Looking for signs, and he needs you to know that he has your angel, and your angel is with him. Okay. And I feel that that's the message that he needed to give you. Okay. So the message is truly from your child. All right. Sending you big, big, big hugs. Oh, wait, she has a question, I think.
I put her off mute.
Yeah. Do you have a question?
No.
No? Okay. I saw your lips moving, so I wasn't sure if you were asking me a question. So really this is from, your child coming through. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Please know that they're always, always with you. Okay? Thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right,
Okay.
so Renee is here, but she
Can't.
can't get her devices to work.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, let me so I do get grandfather, father. So do you have a record of whether or not this was grandfather or father?
I'm not going to ask. I can see whether
Okay.
Father.
Okay. So Renee, your dad is telling me, first of all, how much he loves you. There is also something with either this gold watch that he's connecting to. Again, this is something that would have been very, very significant. The outfit is something that is, I do feel like was his own signature style. I don't feel like he was a big talker, so I almost feel like it was a little bit of a surprise that he came through. But really, really kind man. He is talking to me about the medal as being something that is significant. He's also talking to me about what went on in his chest. So that is something that is also really important. So please know that he's just coming through today to give you a lot of support for you, give you a lot of support for you. And just know that that's something that is very significant with what's going on in your life. And that's why, and not to feel badly. So there is this, I feel badly about what happened. And he said, don't feel badly. Don't feel badly. So that being something that is important. I do feel like you were either have the photograph that you were looking at either close to you. There's something with the photograph either close to you, and that's how he wants to be remembered. He's also showing me the cars. The cars seem to be is that for me?
No, just
okay. The cars seem to be something that is significant. Okay, so he showed me the photograph of the car, and I see a lot of cars. So something with a lot of cars. So know that the cars seem to be, and he's all of a sudden he's just showing me fixing things. So he likes to fix things. So that being something that is important, fixing things. And he's also talking to me about the house. And he's saying that you've been cleaning out the house. So cleaning out the house. So there's something about cleaning out the house. And he said that you just came across old things for mine. Just came across old things of mine. So just know, oh, that's great that you just had the photo enlarged. That's perfect. And you just came across writings or something with the writings. So there's something with the cards. I really got to go back to the message. Okay, because the reason he's coming through for you today is you need a lot of support. He said that you feel like you're on your own, and he said, I need you to know you're not. He also is bringing up your mom, so please know that he's giving her a lot of support. And I do get an apology from him because I do feel like he wished he had been able to communicate differently. So just know that he's coming through with a lot of love, okay? I got to go back to the tools. So is there something with the tools or creating things? There's something with fixing. Okay. So something with the fixing. So please know that that's something that is important. I do feel like he liked to work with his hands, That's what I'm seeing. Like to work with his hands. What are you showing me? There's something with, oh, do I see a table? Okay, yeah, I was just going to say, I see either photographs spread out on the table or something with is this something that he actually built? Because that table is something that is very significant or something that would have been connected to him because I do feel his energy in that table. So just know that when you do, look at it, he said that you think of me, and he just wants you to know that he's with you. Okay. He's with you. So know I'm redoing a table he made 45 years ago. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful confirmation. Renee, your dad's really strong. Even though I wasn't able to, connect with your voice, he really gave you some great, great confirmations. And just know that he's always with you and just is a real support for you and your family. And he's just sending you a lot of love. Okay. Thank you for sharing him with me. Yes. My papa was my grandpa, and it was creepy because white hair, watch nose, blowing his nose is my papa. Okay, Christina, so listen, when it's not creepy, it's actually quite beautiful and really spectacular how spirit works. Individuals, so I could have 10 or 20, okay, white-haired individuals where you can connect with the nose, and the things that I'm saying. That doesn't mean that message is not for you, for Christina. Please take that your loved one did their very best to piggyback on someone. They piggybacked on the spirit that I connected with to get you that connection, Christina, to let you know that they were in fact with you. So if anyone is listening today and identified with what came through, know that was your loved one's way of getting you a message to let you know that they were with you. Okay. All right, let's do our giveaway. We were not able to do our 75, but you guys really did try. I could feel your energy. Keep trying, guys. We'll get there. We'll get there. One of the things that would help is like my page. The more followers I have, the more chances you have to, get these giveaways. So please share my page, like my page, follow my page, whatever it is. I share a lot of great, great things on there. We are going to be starting to doing some giveaways with, the first, extra 500 followers, different things like that. We'll be doing that. Why do I want to increase my social media audience? I do that because for those of you who've been watching, I am channeling a book from my spirit guides, which has a lot of helpful information. It is part of my journey to share that information with you. And the more individuals I can reach, the more people I can help. That's all there is to it. Tomorrow, I am doing a free Facebook Live for your teens and kids. Please join me with them or on your own as a parent. If you have sensitive kids or sensitive teens that either are struggling with how they communicate, struggling with their anxiety, whatever it is, especially in this day and age with the COVID that we are going to be dealing with and the possibility of going back to school or continuing virtually, it is my guide's intention to give you some tools and strategies to help your kids and teens to deal with what, we're coming into. Give them some, real, extra things to learn, about what it is they can do to increase their own vibration and their energy. I have a question from Albert. When will my book be out? It's a very good question. So it is probably weeks from being finished on my end, and then it's going to have to go to the editing process. So I would say within the next year, my intention is to continue to share excerpts from that because the teaching is so important. But again, the greater presence that I have on social media, meaning the more followers I have, the better chance that I have as a writer to get that information to you in a bigger forum so that it can be received by a lot of individuals and do a lot of good. And let's face it, we know we need a lot of good in this day and age, right? Okay, we have our giveaway. All right. So we are going to get started. You're going to want to select a number between 1 and 50. When I say go, don't go yet. When I say go. Okay, so ready? Okay, hold on. Ready?
It's the first one that
First one that we see, okay? It has to be a dead hit. Ready, set, go. 1 through 50.
You can help me.
Okay, I got it. I'll look. Yeah. Is there such a happening of spirit psychically disconnecting? So I'm not sure about that question. I'll get to that, Stella. Okay, because I'm going to want clarification on that.
Oh my God.
What are you doing,
I
baby?
don't know.
There, got it. Oh my goodness gracious!
No.
No.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah. Okay. Again, is that the fourth
Yeah,
time?
she wins but this is her first bracelet.
Okay, Brittany, my goodness, you are like, I am going to the casino with you,
She
girlfriend.
must be tuned into me.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Congratulations. I swear we do not know Brittany. And Brittany, please comment and let us know that you've received all the things that you've won, because that's absolutely
It is her
amazing.
fourth win.
It's her fourth win, guys. So that is serious. I would like you to send me some lottery numbers, because that is not my thing. So you are one lucky girl. Congratulations. Brittany is going to be receiving a bracelet. The other 3 times that she won, she received virtual classes. So congratulations. Okay. Fun fact question. How old was it when I realized you were a medium, and how did you embrace it to maybe help others if they're stuck wondering what to do? Yes, Christina, great question. So I was pretty young when I realized that I could connect with spirit. I remember vividly being in my room and seeing what I felt were angels or spirit, but didn't really, understand what it was. That I just felt that was something that everyone saw. I did, like so many of us, disconnect from that gift. My grandmother had the gift and often communicated with her parents and my cousin who passed. And I do remember being very intrigued by that, and something that I always, was drawn to. However, it was on a path of self-destruction, honestly, that I disconnected from my true self and that true gift. Shut it down and blocked that for years and years and years and years. And then a car accident, not so much an accident because it sent me on that journey, set me on a path of finding spirit again. I started meditating, hearing voices, and it was Michael who told me that this was a gift and that I needed to embrace it to help others, to which I ignored him for several years until he wore me down and started investigating. And for me, that investigation occurred through finding meditation. That story did you share is also on my website. So please feel free to read about my journey there. And oh, great, Brittany. So all your credit to your spirit guides. And yes, I've gotten all the online courses. Great. Perfect. So congratulations. See, spirit guide works. It works, people. It works. So I'm sure what Brittany does is she connects with her spirit guides. And this is something that you guys can try the next time. And how do you connect with your spirit guides? Remember, again, we're going to start with the grounding energy, connect with our heart. And then she asks for assistance. And how do you ask? You just say, okay, give me the number or help me feel into the number. And then she trusts it. That's the big thing. When I first started doing this, I didn't trust that I was hearing spirit. I doubted it, pushed it away, all of that. We all do that. We all push it away. So, one of the fun things we can do until we're together the next time is, for once, when you get insight, if you feel that there is, maybe you're not supposed to turn right, listen. How many of you have had 2020, hindsight is 2020, when you're like, I knew that. See if you can slow it down so you can be aware and act on it. Okay? Act on it. And it will begin to make it stronger. Is there a way to know if I'm able to feel spirit or if I'm just making it happen because I want them in their life? So Florence, great question. There is no such thing as far as, wanting it to happen and creating that reality. Most of us think that we're making it up. You're not making it up. Okay. This is our divine right. It's just being aware of those subtle frequencies and learning how to tune into it. That's all it is. Learning how to tune into spirit. So is there a way to know if I'm able to feel spirit? One of the things that would be really, really helpful, again, I teach this because I didn't have anyone to teach me when I first started my journey. And it was pretty scary. And I do believe that happened, as part of my process to become a teacher and to help others find their way. But I do teach these courses, as Brittany can attest, and I will be teaching them virtually beginning at the end of August. We will share those dates the next live with you all. Michael will work on getting registration up, so we're ready to go for that. But that's something that you can do. Either train with someone who is reputable, or, train with me, or, read books, whatever it is, as long as it feels right to you, trust your own journey. Okay. What else can you channel energies besides, or what else can you use to channel energies besides meditation? So Danielle, that's a great question. And what I would recommend, meditation helps you focus on subtle energies. So if sitting still or quieting your mind is something that is challenging, begin with either walking or connecting with nature, connecting with crystals, if that's something that, is important. The most important thing you can do to call upon spirit, number one, is set a clear intention. I ask to connect with energies that are here for my highest good. First and foremost, period. State that, okay? I ask to connect with energies that are here for my highest good. Then, do something that feels right to you. If that's going for a walk, when you're walking, set an intention. Okay, this walk for me is to connect with guides that are here for my highest good. I ask to receive energies. I ask to receive vibrations that are here for my highest good. Be sure that your intention is clear, number one. Number two, always stay connected in joy. For me, one of the things that I do consistently is I always listen to, and it's the same song. And for me, I listen to The Prayer by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli every time before I have a group session. That's something that I do. I do that because it makes me feel in awe. When I listen to those voices, it elevates my vibration. So you're going to want to elevate your vibration in order to receive higher frequencies. Okay. All of those things are really, really good things that you can do. The more open you are to receiving signs from loved ones, the better they communicate with them. Absolutely, Albert. Absolutely. 100%. When you get that butterfly that lands, close to you, and you're, if you disregard it and say, okay, well, yeah, it's a pretty butterfly. But if you think of your grandma when you see that butterfly, if you think of your mom or your dad or whomever that is, try to just say, okay, well, that wasn't an accident. It wasn't an accident that I was thinking about them when that butterfly landed. Your loved ones will use nature, okay, to communicate with you and give you signs. We are not alone here, okay? And that's part of what I'm trying to do for you all, is let you know that this is not something that I'm making up. This is not something that you're making up. We're all in this together. And if you can understand that we're not alone and that our loved ones are here to assist us and give us those beautiful messages as you witnessed today, then it makes, our journey here more joyful, more understandable as far as, why we're here. Okay. All right. You guys are giving me questions. The spirits that visit me like to play tricks. Okay, Teresa. Good question, even though it wasn't a question. So, again, be clear with your intention. I would ask you, do you like the tricks? Do you think it's funny? Does it make you feel good? As long as it's making you feel good, there's nothing wrong with playful spirits. I have one of my, best guides, okay, thank you. I know you're all equal, but one of my joy guides who some of you have met, his name's Zippy. He has, He calls him, his actual full name is Zephyr. He calls himself Zippy because he has a zippy personality, and he likes to mess with Michael. He absolutely has sarcasm in his awareness, and right, doesn't he mess with you? And he constantly, when we do channeling together, will absolutely call Michael out on his sense of humor, and they have this banter back and forth. So Teresa, as long as it's making you feel good and you've been clear with your intention, there's nothing wrong with that. And they leave you many signs. It sounds beautiful. Okay. I was told by a psychic that a spirit was psychically disconnecting from someone on Earth when called on. They won't answer because what they've done on Earth, so when called on, won't answer them, doesn't agree with what has happened, and seen a strong spirit on Earth in the spirit world. I'm not sure on that question. So let me just see. I was told by a psychic that a spirit was psychically disconnecting from someone on Earth. Okay. So Stella, just energetically, what I'm reading based on your question is it possible for a spirit to psychically disconnect? So let's say, for example, and this is just what I'm reading based on the energy of your question. Let's say, for example, my father was in spirit. He's not, but let's just say he was. And let's say my father was abusive. He wasn't, but let's just, again, say he was. If he was, psychically disconnecting from me because of his actions here on Earth, that is not how it's been explained to me. How it's been explained to me is when we pass, we are instantly connected with clarity and unconditional love, meaning that our Earth actions do not follow us. Okay, there is no such thing as punishment. There is no such thing as purgatory or, that kind of levels of, okay, well, yes, you're good, you go here, you're not, you go there. Okay. When a loved one passes, and if they've wronged someone here on Earth, that loved one is going to do their best to send the loved one that's still here on Earth energy and love. Okay. Because they have clarity and understanding. Okay. So guys, I will see you tomorrow for those of you that are going to be joining me for the teen and kids informative class. This will be, I may take live questions. We're not sure. We'll see how it is. I want to reassure you that I will respect and honor, what your kids need. You can private chat me. You can send questions that no one sees, that kind of thing. Are you going to be able to be here, Michael? Yeah. So Michael will be able to help me answer those, put the questions so that I can see them. But if they're not comfortable, or if you're not comfortable in asking questions on their behalf, whatever it is, join me just for the information and strategies, because it's going to be a lot of information, and it's really necessary. So please, I am asking you guys for assistance in sharing. Yes, they are allowed to watch. There's no age limit. Okay. Just if I do go live with you, I probably will ask you to stay muted. That's the only thing, just for noise. Okay. But yeah, any age, because especially the young ones, they see spirit, and they don't know what to do with it. So I will be giving information to help them, even if they don't understand what it is that they're sensing. I'll be giving information in that respect. But please, guys, share my page to as many individuals as you possibly can think of, because our kids are our future, and it's really, really important that we get this message out. So thank you again for joining me. It's been my honor to be with you. Sending you much, much love and light, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. All right, guys.